Hello, my name is Peter Sargent. Welcome to Mensheds Australia presentation, What is a Menshed? It will automatically run through to give you a quick overview, and at the end you can review all or some of the frames at your leisure. You can stop and start at any time.
A Mensheds is simply a place for men to meet, have fun and do practical things. There is nothing new about that. Men have been doing it for hundreds of years. What is different today is that our living environment has changed and men are now disadvantaged. The old backyard shed is no longer an automatic option for men, particularly for those living in units and other intensive housing. This has seen the birth of the community Mensheds. A Mensheds is not just a place for men to go and make things, or a place where grumpy old men meet to play cards, but rather it is now emerging as an important community asset, and it takes on many forms. As you will learn in this presentation, there are many facets to a Mensheds, and each one is unique. A Mensheds is about balancing health, culture and lifestyle with good economic outcomes for the men and for the community. A Mensheds is not about grumpy old men and secret men's business. A Mensheds is more than just a shed. It is a place for men to meet, have fun and do practical things. A Mensheds is a place that gives men a purpose and restores hope. Mensheds Australia's reason for being is the health and well-being of men. Engaging men in physical, mental, social and spiritual activities in a practical hands-on way goes a long way towards improving their health and well-being. Most Mensheds will receive inputs both in cash and kind from many organisations and people. It becomes the Mensheds' responsibility to add value to these inputs in order to retain the interest and support from these organisations. The Mensheds should therefore be giving each organisation making the inputs regular feedback. Your Mensheds should be for men of all ages. The older men encourage the younger men, and the younger men encourage the older men. A Mensheds should cut across the generations and meet the wants and needs of the men and the community. Many Mensheds start with a disused building, such as this old shed that has been empty for a number of years. When the pigeons are cleaned out and the necessary repairs are made, the building can be turned into a functional Mensheds. The restoration of a building by prospective members of a new Mensheds can be important in bringing the men together for a common purpose. Summarised here are the main benefits to men as well as to their community in answer to what a Mensheds does. Of course, support for men in the darkest hours is also a very valuable aspect, stemming from the mateship that is developed. A Mensheds can also assist men who would not normally be able to work themselves into meaningful employment. In a community, the activities and focus of the Mensheds will be largely determined by the people starting it. However, the best Mensheds are set up to cater for a wide variety of men and activities, not just to meet an immediate need in the community. Always try and take a longer term outlook for your Mensheds. Here we have listed some of the attributes of what a fully developed Mensheds might look like. The Mensheds should endeavour to accommodate as many different types of men as possible, as it is the diversity that adds to the Mensheds' capacity to deliver a range of services. If a Mensheds is too focused, it can run into problems as conditions change. If the focus is too narrow, it may cause men to seek solutions elsewhere. The economic development aspects of a Mensheds should not be overlooked, particularly in a smaller community. It takes time and experience to build Mensheds that have well-developed capacity to deliver on this list. The needs and wants of men are too numerous to mention here. Again, a Mensheds is a practical, inexpensive and effective way to address these needs and wants. Creating intangibles such as feeling of belonging and a sense of fun contributes greatly to improving men's health and their contribution to their communities. Mensheds are a unique way of addressing the needs of men by supplementing their resources with practical knowledge and practical experience of other men. The Menshed also provides an environment where men will more freely exchange information about their problems and the community. The older teach the younger, and the younger teach the older. As men and their health issues are referred to the Mensheds, so others are referred to specialist health workers. The activities of a Mensheds will vary greatly. Men can make a wooden boat, or build a new lawnmower for the wife. They should be able to use their minds, as well as get in some physical activity. Typically, you would expect to find quite a number of these activities being carried out at a Mensheds. Obviously, some of these activities can lead to income for the men, an income stream for the Mensheds involved. By assisting men to produce quality products and services, they can earn useful supplementary income, and it is the hands-on work of producing something that stimulates improving health outcomes. Still, other Mensheds with a very specialist focus are under consideration. We have listed here some of the not so typical activities that can be carried out in a successful Mensheds. As you can see here, Mensheds can have far-reaching benefits for the economic development of a community. It has been said that Mensheds are the best example for decades of a way of increasing economic activity in a town. It is not easy to get support from governments and others as they grapple with what it means and what has to be done. Many will never know until they personally need, or someone close to them, needs some support. Do not be surprised when you run into the politics of it all. It is always there, as vested interests and others struggle with the concept and their positioning within it. It does well to remember that people will tend to knock something that they don't understand. There will always be plenty who say, you gotta and you have to. Few will come forward and say, how can I help? Listed here are some compelling reasons for starting a Mensheds. It can be an exciting journey and will provide you with many rewards and much satisfaction. Our communities are changing in the way things are done and in the people who are making it happen. Today we need to consider many more things that can impact on a Mensheds as it moves along. The timing of a Mensheds is right, as our country faces exponential growth in retirement and the health issues of the baby boomers. The pressures going forward are enormous. There is no time to delay in getting your Mensheds up and running, or simply growing it to meet the increasing demand. Think for a minute about the impact baby boomers had on our economy, starting with the nappies and the baby food. As we all want to attract the younger generations to the Mensheds, so we must endeavour to understand their needs and aspirations if we want to retain them. The way things were done in the past is no guarantee that they will be successful in the future. As a Mensheds matures, its focus within the community framework may move from social towards economic activity. The Mensheds must strive to maintain the balance between the four areas. Its challenges are, 1, not to lose the social aspect, but 2, to move off the social seat. G'day, mate. How you going, mate? All right, mate. These are all part of our Australian psyche. Mensheds
are about restoring Mensheds back to what it was. Discover how we can move forward together in starting a Mensheds or to improve your current operations. We wish you well with your Mensheds and hope to be of service to you.